All right, folks. For real this time, maybe this is going to be the last episode of this campaign. I moved around a little bit. There's not all that much to show. I'm finally up to full strength. We made some mistakes. We did some things. We spent down some money, but we got everybody more or less up to full strength. And so we still have some stuff to sell. I have the perk, this one here, which is every time we go to one of these settlements, we're getting $100, and we also get to sell stuff until we're pretty much out. And so we need money for just a few other things, but we got intercepted or were intercepted by, I don't know which it was, by this group here. And yeah, this is 6 artillery, 3 cav, and just a bunch of elite infantry. So yeah, it's rough. I think no matter what happens, we have to come forward in this one, even if we had a range advantage, given that we seem to be fighting the Prussians an awful lot with the Prussian horse artillery. It moves up on you so fast that well, we can usually respond if we're within range, but I think of course this is the map, right? We have to cross the river here to deal with all of this stuff. Out of curiosity, what is the range? 370. So that's field artillery. 389. 650, 600, and that's on horse artillery. 585. Yeah, so we can't sit back. We got to come forward. And I don't see like any great spot to do this. I think I would probably try to avoid this, right? Because that's where they have cover on the back end and we have to push further up. This might be a friendlier crossing, unless they make it to there in time. Or maybe we just try to cross more in the open. Sit up here. Now the problem is that then they have this back fence, the woods. Like there aren't that many lanes that are super advantageous for us, but I don't know. I feel like if we're able to come up here and knock them out of the woods, jeez, that's close to them. We might have an okay time at it. Their forces, yeah. I think we got to make a decision, so we'll just go with that. Advance behind the screen of lights this time. Alright, so they're going to be like that. I believe the Grens... Yeah, so we moved all of the good cover stuff to the Fusiliers. What I've called the B-team infantry up to this point. Because... And probably have them backstop the light infantry. Because they're more ideal for the range contest, and then the Grens just want to close distance. That's all they want to do, or that's all I want to do with them. And so that's probably what we'll have them do. These 2 cav we're going to make into their own group, put them out on the right, and probably do the furthest crossing there. Artillery. Yeah. We probably want to be able to shoot at most things, but not... I don't know, maybe we'll just move the Grens over here. Again, the officers ought to be somewhere in the middle. Although, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know. It's hard to tell when I looked at it in the kind of last playthrough, because it was only during the deployment phase, to see whether it mattered where the officer was in relation to everyone else. Washington Fielder, that's fine. I think it's the Grenzer sharpshooters. I think that this is going to have to be good enough. Get our lights moving up here. Oh, it dawns on me that I forgot about these two guys. They're over there. You know what? If that's the case, maybe we just don't do that much with them. Okay, Fusiliers move up behind the infantry. Cav over there. Artillery probably needs to move up. Right away. We can get the supply trains going this way, but do that. They're pinging our grenadiers, so. I think we kind of just need to run these guys. Not really sure what's going on with them. I guess I was trying to move them over. Oh, I see what I was trying to do. All right. Not the best use of them, but okay. Puck and ball is there. How's my artillery? All right, it's here. That's all we care about. We ran these guys up. All right, that was a bit of a mistake, I think. I think also, are we missing a unit of lights? Oh my goodness, I have no idea what you guys are doing. Alright, we'll keep them close. Well, you know what? If that's what you're gonna do, we'll run you up there. Have these Crownland recruits go up. We'll have these guys pull over. Yeah, I don't know what happened here with these guys. Okay, Austrian Jaegers are coming along. Okay, maybe we'll move them up. Move them there, and them there. This seems to be a losing engagement for us, so I think I'm just going to pull back. Yeah, I'm fine with these guys just hanging out here and shooting. Well, they're still going to need some more stamina. We're going to have them line up like that. They still have Cav lurking back here, and I'm quite concerned about that. We're going to try to break those two regiments first. You actually have grenades? No. You do, though. You do. So we want you all to shoot up. You guys just got to move up because it's going to be a case of, I think, Use it or lose it. I'm a little concerned about losing over here. Okay, we'll keep one of you back. Maybe we'll keep the other one of you up there. Okay, you're gonna move on up there, that's fine. Come on. Let's hope that works. Have you move up here. Okay, you're gonna move up there, and you're gonna move over there. Throw those grenades, gents. Do it. Do it. And we also have the buck and ball. My goodness, guys. Alright. This is unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. Broke them. We're going to focus on them next. We might be able to get enough units shooting at them. I'm gonna move up with you and move up with you. Did you do it? Okay, you did it once. Can you do it again? Maybe not. I can't quite tell. But anyways, you need to come up there. You're gonna do your thing there. All right, that's fine. Alright, well, if that's not going to work, we'll move you back. We'll try to scatter in all directions. Bring the Fusiliers over here to try to deal with them. Wow. You guys are actually doing okay. Alright, you routed. You're not doing okay, but... Alright, we routed them, that's fine. Yeah, that's the biggest concern. We're gonna have you come in and shoot them on the side. Austrian Fusiliers can go up here. Austrian Jaegers need to keep running. And then you guys, ooh, we don't want to go up that far. Draw the Grenzer sharpshooters back. Alright, you're done. That's fine. Okay, focus on them. See if you can focus on them. But yeah, that's what we want, the artillery. Focus on you, focus on them as well. These Hungarian grenadiers are just going to get run off if that continues, so... That's fine there. Crownland recruits can come up there. Alright. I'm not sure where we're actually going to be able to get you guys. Okay. Yeah, this is going to go horrendously, I think, for us in the center here. I think we need to actually recall these guys. Have these guys, yeah, try to shoot them in the back. I think we're about to win here. No, no, no. Austrian Jaegers. We're not doing that. Have them move up. That's fine. Alright, Prussian Lifeguards here are not having a great time with this. try to hold the line there. Where's the general here? Well, that is just awful. Anyways, we'll move forward with them. Move forward with them. Somebody shattered someone. Alright, knowing that we won that, we can actually have our light infantry focus on their artillery. Yeah, it's a big help, and I guess our artillery can focus on that line. That's the last thing we want to worry about. Here, we'll try to focus you up there, and these Fusiliers look kind of good to go. Those Grenzer sharpshooters can also push up. Maybe we'll just try to improve the morale a bit by fixing our, making our lines a bit thicker. But yeah, we'll get you moving, speed things up. Okay, we'll have them shoot at that. Chase them, chase them. Try to focus them. Yeah. That will be the idea. Okay, bring our little supply cart up here. Alright, good. We got them down. Shoot for them. And that should be all, just about all she wrote. See if we can get that group before they run off the battlefield. So I actually wonder if I even need to bother replenishing the ammo. If I just start the cav near the ammo carts and the double ammo carts in the next battle, I wonder if we'll just start at the beginning. Like we'll load everybody up with that. So if that is how that works, then that might be something we do. We also want to take a look at equipping a few of these items, but not right now. Still focused on the selling phase. I think I sold this place. I think I sold everything I had to the point that no, I guess they have some money. I don't know what they have available at the foundry and if it's anything we want. We could certainly take a 6-pound gun. I'm not sure how worth it is with some of what we've encountered so far, and whether it would make more sense to just make sure that we train and get our veterancy up, because we have these grenadiers, but you know, we could get them up a lot. We just need to buy a ton of ammo and run them through training. And unfortunately, this place is terrible with ammo, so this would not be the ideal location. But honestly, I feel like the 3-pounders have probably done well enough. I mean, at most other places, that would be like 750 worth of ammo. We can get a lot of XP on a lot of units for that. I did actually have the option to take a light cav unit, but it was after I just purchased one. I was like, you've got to be kidding me, but nobody was kidding me. And all right, we're pretty sure, I think we're pretty set on both of our cav. Like, they're excellent. They're good, and I don't think any of the ones I looked at were actually better. So that's 10 and 4. This is 8 and 8. I think we're just going to go ahead and sell it, because we could use the money. I think the same is true with the swords. Pretty sure both of these units are about as kitted out as I would do. 10 and 16. That's still pretty sure what we had here. That's 10 and 10, so that's not even as good. We always could go back and add canister rounds. I don't know that we actually will. We don't need 2 sets of captured uniforms. Oops. It was 254, so they have like 25 left, but we actually might use those shoes for something, so we're going to do that now. What's really bad? Reservists. That also seems like really expensive manpower, so we might not buy them here. These guys would have been cool. They were not available at the last place we were, so we're not going to buy them now. But if there's like a really good noble, we could use an officer, but I don't imagine a 3rd supply wagon. I mean, then we don't have to buy any more ammo, but at this point, for what? That guy's actually really like that guy. But for 800 this late in the fight, man, this guy would be good, but I already have a good guy for artillery. But yeah, with all those ammo consumption debuffs and a 3rd supply wagon, I think we'd never have to worry about manpower or ammunition again. Efficient reload speed, melee damage. I mean, this would be good, I don't know, maybe for the grenadiers, but range. You know what? This guy's not terrible, because he does a number of things well, and he's cheaper. And so it might have been the wrong. Did we not just buy? Oh yeah, we did. Okay. And so yeah, with this unit, it's fine. Reload speed. I mean, I think they all have some firearms. Yeah, they do. Don't think we'd ever want them there, but actually, we'll probably switch your spot. Yeah, That might just have to be good enough. And make sure we don't run out of food, which would cost us manpower as well. And then see what can happen at the fort. Watch us get another. So if you don't understand this, I'm just... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm starting to wonder if we're ever gonna actually get to the HQ battle. Yeah, we'll fight it. But I guess when you hang out on this side of the map, there's just dudes everywhere. All I wanted to do was just spend some time. Try to get our manpower back before we had to take another engagement, but... Alright, I think they have 4 units as well. 410, 460, 345, and 450. So we have them outranged. Right, so 640, 524, 455, 542. Yeah, we have them outranged. And we have decent terrain over here in the middle. I'm fine with that kind of choke point, but maybe we just advance up to here and kind of do what we did last time. Or maybe it was 2 battles ago, but put the lights out and see how they respond to it. And then with the Grens, we just want to close distance against whoever we're dealing with and try to fight it like that. So we'll do that. And we'll put these guys with all the charge defense implements behind them. This guy's got smoked on the left last time, but we'll... Maybe actually we'll keep him on the right. It's a little bit more open, and maybe we'll just advance up like that. And then over here, truthfully, maybe what we do is actually just keep this brigade together with some of the junkier infantry we have, but we'll back it up with the cav that's there. Yeah, maybe that's the way we do that. Who needs ammo? We'll see if starting you there helps. Not you, not you. Okay, you do. So a couple of you in here. But I think I'll start it here. Wow. Alright, maybe we'll start it there. By it, I mean... that. Alright, did it work? Yeah, it did. Alright, so then we can send that there. Send the artillery up. Do that. Do that. All right. Moving all of you. We got to move the general here. Looks like maybe they have some similar thinking, and maybe they'll go for the high ground and some of the surrounding cover. So far, they don't seem that interested in light infantry. They also didn't... I didn't really look for any musicians in this playthrough, so that's the reason why I didn't see them. Alright, we'll try to take some shots at those. Start dragging these guys back. Yeah, we don't have to drag them back yet. If they're gonna call off the pursuit there, we'll see if we can go in and get some quick shots on them and then pull out. But that might be a little too cute. As much as I would love to send these lights up to skirmish with them, the cab that's waiting behind them is a little too good. Alright, so we knocked out one of the artillery pieces. Let's see if we can get a second. How fast are they? I feel like they shouldn't be as fast. 40... No, it's stamina. But you don't see speed on there. Alright, so they're gonna charge if we do that, so I'm happy to try to bait them out, but we don't have to, and it looks like my artillery's starting to whack these guys. That's fine. You guys can hold right there. Wow, that was really a bit of overshooting there. Is this thing like stuck? I mean, I get that they're slow, but come on, man. These guys might just have to do the best they can. We'll just deal with the cav charge and see how that goes. Alright, we're going to have our lights. We got 3 lights in the area, and we have 2 units of line infantry to try to deal with oops. Okay, we're gonna move you up. We're gonna move you up. We can move you guys up as well. You guys can now shoot them in the back. I don't know how these guys are not exhausted. Oh yeah, I guess we should actually try to draw them through that. Alright, anyways. I would say don't worry too much more about that. Yeah, Try to draw them back there. That's fine. All right, they have more cav coming over here. I don't love that. In any event, all right, we took them out. That's great. We now need to kind of get this line a little better reoriented. We got to worry about those Prussian Dragoons. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, those guys might need a moment. These guys definitely need to catch their breath. All right. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do against their cav there, but certainly got to fix this. And I think even with you guys, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna have to brace for the moment. Alright, these guys need to turn and deal with that threat first. Alright, and then have the Grenzer sharpshooters, maybe focus on them. Actually, for now, you can just shoot. Want these guys moving here. Want these guys to move up. Okay, whoops. We need to worry about this a little bit. We're not fully braced for that, but what's new? All right. Bring the general back here, move up there. Well, they're charging right onto braced folks with the excellent spikes, so I think we'll be okay. I don't know why the Grenzer sharpshooters just did that. I could not tell you. Okay. Yep, that's exactly what I would have done too. Okay. Shattered them, that's fine. Ooh. Okay, you're all set. That's great. Oh, I did not see them. Yeah. Or, wait, are those guys mine? I don't think so. I'm very confused here. No, free core would not be mine. Well, I did not think of that. Where is this supply train? It's over here. All right. Guess you gotta stay in the middle. No idea where the Prussian or the Grenzer sharpshooters are running into battle. Cannot explain that. Okay, those guys are almost done. Okay, we're gonna go for... Why are these... What are these Grenzer sharpshooters doing, man? Something odd. I don't know what that is, but... Okay, we'll get on them. Alright, looks like we've done everything we can do in their backfield. At least for now. Let's make sure that we get these guys out. All right. I don't know what they have left here. Guess we can send you all back to try to get resupplied. Oh, they actually rallied these guys. Everybody here is resupplied, yeah. Yeah, I guess, alright. So then, we don't really need that much ammo at all. Then it really is about manpower, and provisions will be the thing that I guess we buy. Those would be nice to add. I think that'll be okay to add. That'll be okay too, but. And now we're gonna probably have to run as fast as we can to get rid of these guys. Or to get away from these guys that are right next to us. We get an upgrade here. So right now this is... Okay, so this we'd probably want shooting cover, something like that. So definitely not calculating. Increased range would not be bad. Melee damage received versus veterancy gain. That would also be good. I think we'll go with this. And now try to run away as fast as we can. All right. Expend ammunition. How did we end up with no food? This is very odd. I guess the dollars... I think I have to abandon it because we're running out of food, right? Alright, you know what? Just go there, man. We just gotta buy all of this. Replenish. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody. Doesn't look like we did. What else do we need? Well, we need more food. I think we're just gonna have to write that siege off as a loss. It's okay. Ammo's not cheap anywhere, so we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need those. We don't need that. I actually don't think there's anything I can get from that. 415. We don't want to lose the money for that, so we'll do that. That's fine. Maybe buy some more ammo. There's no foundry. We're not going to recruit anybody here, so that's just fine. I think we abandon that and go for the convoy. Purchase beer. I really don't care for any of that. That does not matter at all to me. Let's see, there's an encampment over there. This we'll go to. How many days we got? 30. I mean, why not? At this point. We'll see if he's any good. We'll go down here. Ooh, you know what? Let's try this. That's okay. We'll take an extra week, and hey, man, Tulas aren't great, but an extra week is definitely fine. So we're gonna need that. That's actually, that seems like really cheap manpower compared to what I've been seeing. So we'll do that. We know we have a backup officer. I don't know that we would ever need a backup. Some of these other backups, and I don't think it's going to do us any good to end the campaign with any of these items that we just can't use. So we'll definitely sell that. I think I already kept one of those in reserve, so that's fine. Doubt I can use that, but I'll just check it out. I'll confirm it off video here, and yeah, we don't need 2 of the excellent uniforms. I don't think we need probably multiple portraits. Do we already have all the cav stuff that we can wear? Yeah, Oh no, we actually don't have it on this one. So we'll do that one maybe at the end. I don't think it's going to matter that much. How much is this guy do? Brave, agile. Yeah, I kind of wish I'd done that and not spent the 500 on that guy, but live and learn. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I guess that's all we're going to get from them. We saw how we burn through food. We're going to hop out of here. I have no real desire to go there. Maybe we'll just take a quick peek over here to see if there's any other place or any other encampments that show themselves. We can go here and get a little bit of money, maybe sell some. Try the fort. How many days do I have? Try to buy ourselves a little bit of time. Sure. Yeah, I think that might be everything. I guess I don't have one of those. Uniforms, we don't need two excellent ones this late in the war. I don't think I can give those to anything else, so we'll just sell. Alright, let's check this fort out. Which way did I go before? I can't remember. It's been so long. I'm okay with that. I'm no good with the grenades anyways. So, wow. That was a pretty good haul here. Right before the end. Campaign movement speed plus 20% in force march. I think it I think I'm gonna go with this one because it's what I'm about to do for the last whatever it is, 20 days. I think we're gonna take that one. Go up here, buy some food or population, I guess. Population. I really said that. But we can do that, and let's see how much do we lose each day? 400 a day. Okay, let's think about this here. So it's basically what, 300 and something dollars a day. Trying to XP up all this stuff. Austrian vet artillery. Oh yeah, Austrian field artillery. I actually haven't been looking to see who does better. I think they're both pretty good. It seems like the Dutch are maybe implied to be better, so I'll just take them. But that's actually a good point. Are there any other units that can't gain any more veterancy? I guess the Crownland recruits could. I feel, yeah, I mean, this is supposed to be the artillery build, but I think at the end of the day we just need a lot of guys in the line. So we'll have them get better, and then I don't have that many veteran fusiliers. We have a lot of grenadiers, and I've kind of found them underwhelming. So we can unlock them. These guys, there's nowhere to go, so they're already at their max vet. Yeah, we can just... Oh, we didn't have to use the ammo there, but... I did not realize I was going to use that much ammunition. Alright. Splenny here, who's got the guards at the moment. Melee would be fine. That would... What is the difference between melee damage and melee? Or just a blanket improvement in morale? I feel like we need morale. I do. So we will go with that. I feel like there should be an encampment up here. Do you have any more ammo we can buy? At this point, I don't think... So we wouldn't get the full 500 for that. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to do us any good to end the game. Oh, I raided that? I could raid this place as well. I could. There's a battlefield, there's slums. Check it out. I really shouldn't have fought all those guys before. I got Austrian Grenadiers that I can just hold in reserve, I guess. Alright. It's fine. Ooh, there's another battlefield over there. Okay. All encounters are revealed. I mean, I guess I could see... Are there really no other ones? Maybe. Yeah, but... oh, so there is a place over here. I don't remember looting that. Alright, slums. Sell 80 provisions for $144. That actually seems okay. I think I should just be able to buy them back here. Yeah. I kind of knew that that was going to happen. Alright. Not sure that I would actually need them. Probably need that. And that. Alright, so I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to end this one here. We know what the next episode is. It's actually finally the last two battles. But I'm going to do some hemming and hawing and trying to optimize all these units, buying a bunch of the unlocks and stuff like that to get the most I can out of the equipment that's left. But we are getting there. It's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it, and hope to have you back for the next and the last one.